Hey, Professor, how you doing? Yeah, it's time for the evaluations, right? My name is David Jones. I'm in political science 1 with Professor Scott Hefner. I'm evaluating Scott Hefner, which is our professor. This class is laid out for you to pass, but you have to put in the work. You have to do the work, and the reason why I say that is because after taking exam 1 and 2, what teachers actually allow you to take those exams over again? And there's only an upside to that. And the upside to that is that, he takes the highest grade. So if your old grade was the best, then he takes that one. If you do better on the retake, then he'll take that one. That's having my best interests. That's ideal for having a student's best interest at hand. The incentive projects, some of those are extra credit projects. So, if you feel like your grade is low or you didn't do too well on a quiz or an exam, then hey, you do a few of those incentive projects. That initially would boost your grade up, or it'll make those exams or that quiz that you did look a little better, because it's extra credit. It's not required. So absolutely, Scott definitely had Professor Hefner definitely had our best interest at hand. Absolutely. Entering this course, entering any course, I always feel that I'm going to get at least a B in the class. I've always strived to get a B or an A, you know what I mean? But I've been, looking at my track record, I've been kind of a B student all my life, So entering this course, I felt B would be the appropriate grade for me to get, or an A, I don't know, but most likely a B. But that kind of changed after taking exam 2, and I didn't do well on that exam at all. So I got kind of nervous, but thank God, being the professor that he is, he allowed us to take exam 1 and 2 over. So I'm not out of the race. So but that was the portion, that was the point of the class where I kind of felt that, hey, I'm not doing too well in this class. I need something to lift this grade up. So absolutely, it was that exam 2 when I kind of felt, my grade might not be as high as I thought it would before entering this course. Thanks. So one of the key things that I'm definitely going to take away from Professor Hefner class, break it down with material and the professor himself. So one thing I'm going to take away from the material from this class, and I don't know why this is sticking out the most, filibusters in politics. Never heard of them. Any courses that I have taken in politics or U.S. history, I have never heard of a filibuster. Craziness that they bring to the table, the delays that they bring to the table. Gee whiz, I didn't even know that there was a group that even existed like this. It's ridiculous. But in certain circumstances. But anyways, I'm not going to say I didn't know this, but one thing that he definitely confirmed with me as far as being a student is reading everything from beginning to end before starting. Because there was an incentive project that I wanted to do, and I wasn't able to do it because at the bottom of the page, it said, it was like the very last thing that was written. It said, make sure that you get in contact with the professor 72 hours before this project is due. He had to confirm if what you were choosing to write about or do was appropriate. So I started the assignment like maybe a day prior because I wanted to get the extra credit. And for some reason, I reread the project or the assignment, and it said that at the bottom. I read it from the top no, actually, I don't even think I read it the entire thing over. I think some kind of way I just scrolled to the bottom just for whatever reason, and there it was. So definitely, I appreciate you, Professor, for really confirming that as a student for me, Overall, I really think that Professor Hefner is an awesome professor. If I had to give some advice on what he can do to, I guess, be more effective, I really think he's an outstanding professor. But if I had to give advice, it would probably be maybe an intro video of yourself, just kind of so students can, I guess, kind of know what you look like. I guess, I don't know. For 33 years old, your average student might be 18. You know what I mean, or 19 or whatever. So technology is different these days. You know what I mean? Back when I went to school, there wasn't no online classes or college online classes that I knew of. So hey, but yeah, man, I mean that would be it, but not dreadfully important. So absolutely, continue doing what you're doing, Professor. You're an awesome professor, very thorough professor, and I'm more than certain students will love your teaching style. Thank you.